What's good, YouTube? In today's video, we're reacting to somebody's going to break it down for all us Americans what European soccer looks like, rules and stuff around that nature. So let's get right into it. Let's hit the like button, hit the sub button. If you enjoy this video, make sure to check out my other videos as well. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it.
If you're American European soccer, I hate to say that word, but let's call it football in this
Amen.
video.
Amen. Soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, bro. That's how I feel. Whatever you want to call it, it's the same. We see it as the same thing.
Turn on a game and it's something like Brighton versus Aston Villa or Sevilla versus Real Betis. And the immediate question,
because I wanted to watch this video too, because the European League like confuses the fuck out of me, but also at the same time, I've been watching the Cup and the games have been crazy.
what exactly am I watching? Is this their regular season? Is this a tournament? Why are there so many leagues?
There are so
And how
many.
can one team play in England one week and then somewhere else in Europe the next?
Exactly.
The confusion comes from one key difference. European football is not one big league. It's a
Oh.
system. And once you understand
Oh,
system,
that makes sense. There's multiple systems. Instead of like the NBA, the best players play here, and then it's like the G League and other stuff. It's like multiple leagues.
everything
Okay.
starts to make sense. The most
Okay.
important concept is this. Every country in Europe has its own domestic league. Clubs primarily
Whoa.
play inside their own country first. Then,
Scheduling
the
these
best
games must
teams
be a
from each
nightmare,
country
dude. Must be a
qualify for
freaking
European
nightmare.
competition,
Dead ass.
where they play teams from other countries. That's the entire structure in one sentence.
Okay.
Country first, Europe second. If
Okay.
you understand that, you've already solved most of the confusion. Now, to make this easier, you need
How do they
to
schedule these games,
there are
though?
dozens of leagues across Europe, but when people talk about the biggest and strongest ones, they usually mean the big five leagues. England's Premier League, Spain's La Liga, Italy's Serie A, Germany's Bundesliga, and France's League
Okay, so
One.
they all have like a
These
bigger
leagues have
league
the
inside
most
their
money,
country.
the most global attention, and many of the best players in the world. So when you hear about clubs like Manchester City or Liverpool, that's England. Real Madrid or Barcelona, that's Spain.
Yeah.
Inter or Juventus,
The colors
that's
will say it a
Italy.
lot of the time.
Bayern Munich, that's Germany. PSG, that's France. That doesn't mean only these leagues matter.
Bro's
Countries
breaking
like
it.
Portugal
Bro's
and
making a
Netherlands
great video. I'm gonna leave the link. I'm gonna go ahead and like this video, but he's making a great video. I'm understanding
and
quick.
others
Okay.
also have strong
Okay.
leagues. But for a beginner, the Big Five are the clearest starting point. Now
Yeah.
let's look at how a domestic league actually works. Take England's Premier League as an example. There
All
are
right.
20 teams, and each team plays every other team twice.
Okay.
Once at home and once away, for a total of 38 games. You get
All right.
3 points.
I mean, that's
for
a lot of
win,
games for running
1
up and down
for
the
a
field for
draw,
90 minutes.
and
That's a
0
lot.
for a loss. At the end of the season, the team with the most points wins the league title. That's it. No playoffs.
No
No
playoffs.
finals, no
Okay.
Super Bowl
That's what
style
confuses me too. How the teams
standings
win.
table decides everything. That alone is a major difference from American sports. But here's
Yeah,
where the system
very
becomes
much.
even more different. In American leagues, teams stay in the league no matter how bad they are. In Europe, they don't. At the end of the season, the worst teams are relegated when they drop down to a lower division, and the best teams
And then they
from
gotta
that
fight their
lower
way back
division
up?
are promoted up. In England, for example,
Oh, okay.
bottom
So there's
3 Premier League
okay.
teams go down,
All
and
right.
3 teams from the second division come up. This creates a pyramid structure. Teams aren't just fighting to win the league; they're fighting to
Fighting to
stay
keep the
in it.
spot. Yeah,
And
stay
teams in
okay.
lower divisions are fighting
That makes
to
them
climb
sweat.
upward. That means games matter at both the top and the bottom of the table. Now we get to the part most Americans are curious about, the Champions League. The Champions League is not a domestic league like the Premier League or La Liga.
It's still. Don't
a
get me wrong.
European
He's
competition.
explaining it great, bro. Explaining it phenomenal. But it's still confusing. Why not make it simpler than this shit?
Instead of asking who is the best team,
It is
England,
European, though.
ask
It's not
who is the
American.
Best club in all of Europe. And importantly, clubs don't leave their domestic league to play in it. They do both. So a team like Real Madrid might play in Spain's league, a domestic cup, and the Champions League all in the same season.
All right.
Here's where the name can
He's still
be
explaining it
confusing.
good. Don't get
If you're
it twisted. It's still a
coming
great
at this
video.
fresh, you might assume the Champions League only includes the champions of each country, like only the winners of England, Spain, Italy, and Germany. That sounds
Yeah.
logical, but it's wrong.
Okay.
The actual idea is broader.
Okay, buddy.
The
Now I'm
Champions
wrong.
League is for the top qualifying clubs in Europe, and the strongest leagues get multiple spots. So instead of just one team per country, you often get several top teams from the biggest leagues competing together. There isn't just one.
That does
European
make it for a better
competition
game, though.
either.
I can't lie.
There are 3 main levels. The Champions League is the top tier. The Europa League is the second tier, and the Conference League is the third tier. The better you perform,
And they're all
in
trying
your
to,
domestic
and I
league,
like it too because it makes them all have to fight no matter what level of standing they're at. They always want to keep going higher and higher so they can
higher
not
level
only when their
European
best players there, but they can keep their team as high as possible. Because even when your best player leaves, you still got to win games to stay where you are
So
in
finishing
the
near the top
standings.
might get you into the Champions League, while finishing slightly lower might place you in the Europa League or Conference League. Qualification is key here. Teams don't just choose to play in European competitions. They have to earn it through their domestic performance. Usually that means finishing
makes
high
sense.
enough in the league table. And this is where the strength of a
In a
league
way, in a weird way, it's almost like if you're in America, it's almost like AAU basketball for us. Like this is a lot how the brackets
biggest
are
leagues like England,
for the AAU
Spain,
teams.
Italy, Germany, and France get more qualification spots in European competitions than smaller leagues. For example, in the Premier League, typically the top 4 or 5 teams qualify for the Champions League, while teams finishing just below that might qualify for the Europa League or the Conference League. None of those teams won the league, but their season still mattered massively because qualification for Europe brings prestige, tougher competition, and a lot more money. So even outside the title race, there is always something at stake.
There is
And
always
this is
some
where
at
the
stake.
stakes become real.
That's why I said it's like an AAU team,
isn't just
almost.
about playing better teams, it's about money and prestige. Clubs earn huge financial rewards from TV rights, prize money, and global exposure just for being in the competition. It also makes it much easier to attract top players because the best players want to compete at the highest
level. Exactly.
Finishing 4th instead of 5th isn't a small difference.
It's like getting the difference between getting drafted to like I don't know, New York. You know, they won an NBA championship. Getting drafted to New York versus getting drafted to like the Wizards, buddy. You get drafted to the Wizards, your career is probably screwed unless you get out of there.
That's why teams fight so hard for those top spots, even if they have no chance of winning the league. Another thing
28 wins is crazy out of like 30-something, I think he said.
Multiple competitions at the same time. A single team can be playing in its domestic league, a domestic cup tournament, and a European competition all in one
See, that's the crazy part. They're always playing some different stuff.
Normal. Unlike American sports, where there is usually one clear path to a championship, European football has multiple trophies happening simultaneously. So here's the clean way to think about it. First, you have domestic leagues inside each country. That's the foundation. Then, above that, you have European competitions where the best clubs from those leagues compete against each other. Underneath, you have promotion and relegation connecting different levels of the pyramid, and throughout the season, teams are often juggling multiple competitions at once. If you remember just 4 things, remember these. Every country has its own league. The Big 5 leagues are the most prominent and easiest starting point.
Hey, bro broke it down to a T, bro. He made a great video. I'm gonna leave the link to his video in the below.
Promoted or relegated between divisions. That's the system. Not one closed league like in the US, but a layered
It makes a lot more sense to what he said. It's a lot like I said, the AAU tournament scheme.
And once you understand that, European football stops feeling confusing and starts feeling logical.
For all my Americans out there, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if you're European watching this, listening to a dumb American react to and I need to go into the soccer rules too, because soccer rules confuse me. Football, whatever you want to call it, my bad. But FIFA Cup has really got me interested in a lot with soccer recently, so I will be doing more videos on it, more interested stuff along those lines. But if you didn't understand it and now you understand it, let me know down in the comments and let us know some more stuff. For all my Europeans out there that watch this and whoever watches this a lot, let us know some more stuff down in the comments. We want to get educated on along this knowledge. I feel like having the cup in America, in the USA, made a lot of American people look into soccer and now are enjoy watching it. So let us know. We want to be a part of it. Even though we lost, we want to be a part of it. And it seems like a great time. Y'all are great sports. And yeah, so just hit the like button, hit the sub button. Make sure you check out bro's video too, because it was a phenomenal video. I felt like I know a lot more than I did from the start of this video to the end. It was only 8 minutes. So shout out to bro for making a quick and simple video for us, breaking this down. But it's been your boy Nick, and I'm out, man. Peace.